Vegas, mate, in style. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer worth £1,000. Are you ready?
Ready.
Your time starts now. Which fictional spy described himself as a sort of licensed troubleshooter?
James Bond.
James Bond.
Correct. Joe Hatcham was the first Australian winner of what Card Games World Series?
Poker.
Poker.
Correct. What UK theme park hosts the annual Scarefest Halloween event?
Alton Towers.
Correct. A financially successful person is said to be bringing home which port?
Bacon.
Bacon,
Correct.
yeah.
The London Wall was first built during the time of what ancient civilization?
Rome.
The Romans.
Correct. Which of Marvel's Avengers stars in the cartoon series Armoured Adventures?
Iron Man.
Correct.
Yeah.
In 1996, which US talk show host started her influential book club?
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
Correct. In what year did Pierce and Waddle miss World Cup penalties?
1990.
Correct. The Dusty Springfield hit Nothing Has Been Proved was about which 60s scandal?
Watergate.
The Perfumer affair.
Ah, of course.
The line, be as ourself in Denmark, is from what famous
Hamlet.
play?
Yeah.
Correct. What was stolen in the 1983 Brinks Mac robbery at Heathrow?
Car.
Gold bullion. The Brinks Mac gold bullion robbery. Yes. Here we go. The time starts now. In 2016, what Noel Edmonds game show was axed after 11 years?
Pass.
Deal or no deal?
Correct. Aquafaba is used as a substitute for what part of an egg?
Yolk.
The white?
Correct.
Okay.
First seen in 1961, what satirical UK magazine is published every 2 weeks?
Pass.
Private Eye. What Memphis mansion has been dubbed Rock and Roll's White House?
Graceland?
Yeah.
Correct. Cutaneous respiration is the exchange of gases through what external organ?
Skin.
Skin?
Correct. 2017, which Conservative MP was appointed as leader of the House of Commons?
Pass.
Andrea Leadsom. In what film does Red describe himself as the only guilty man in Shawshank?
Shawshank Redemption?
Redemption. Yeah.
Correct. Cleopatra's Barge is a floating bar and lounge at what Las Vegas luxury hotel?
Caesar's Palace.
Pass.
Caesar's Palace. Which British monarch introduced the Distinguished Service Order?
Victoria.
The Queen Victoria?
Correct. 2017, what social media site began testing a new 280 character limit? Out of time. That would have been Twitter. But the time starts now. What number's usually in the box closest to the players when a game of hopscotch begins?
1.
2.
1. The mineral celestite takes its name from a shade of what primary colour?
Pass.
Blue. 2013, Sigmar Gabriel was appointed deputy to which German Chancellor?
Merkel.
Pass.
Angela Merkel. The Leonardo Express is an airport train service in what capital city?
Rome.
Rome.
Correct. The plumes of what flightless birds were used as a medieval helmet decoration?
Ostrich.
Eagle.
Ostrich. What Hertfordshire town gives its name to a method of mass producing bread?
Elvis.
Chorley Wood. What word goes before towel and ball to give two things used at the seaside?
Pass.
Beach.
Which English swimmer won her first Paralympic gold aged 13 years and 9 months?
Pass.
Pass.
Ellie Simmons. Which of the Goons received an honorary knighthood? 2001.
Peter
Pass.
Sellers.
Spike Milligan.
No.
Asanas are postures adopted in what physical and spiritual practice?
Yoga.
You do.
Yoga. Jeff,
Yes.
your time starts now.
God.
What political post has been held by men called Attlee and Cameron?
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Correct. What word meaning cheerful is the name of one of Snow White's 7 dwarfs?
Happy.
Correct. Which famous enemy of Superman first appeared in Action Comics 1940?
Lex Luthor.
Batman.
Lex Luthor. 2017 marked 75 years since the debut of what Enid Blyton Quintet?
The
Famous Five.
Correct. Noel Gallagher usually played what instrument in the band Oasis?
Guitar.
Guitar.
Correct. Bodhisattva, meaning one whose goal is awakening, is a term in what religion?
Hindu.
Buddhism.
Correct. What 14-letter
Double
word is the general name for a substance that reduces sweating?
Antiperspirant.
Deodorant.
Antiperspirant. In kitchen design, the work triangle links the cooker, sink, and what else?
Fridge.
Correct.
Mm.
In 1976, Japanese wrestler Antonio Inoki fought which US heavyweight boxer?
Muhammad Ali.
Mike Tyson.
Muhammad Ali. In 2016, Diane $6,000. Another good player. Very good.
He
Happy?
was Japanese Brazilian,
Yeah,
really, than rather than just
Post the
Japanese.
text starts now. White Clink run ferry to what British island?
Matt.
Isle of Wight.
Correct. The phrase au courant comes from what language?
French.
Matt.
French.
Correct. Twins Phil and Lil were characters of what TV cartoon?
Jeff.
Rugrats.
Correct. 2017, Chris O'Feely received a CVE for his services to what?
Matt.
Sport.
Writing.
Art. Technology company Sharp was founded in what Asian country?
Japan.
South Korea.
Japan. The Bay of Love is on what satellite in the solar system?
Moon.
Mars.
Jupiter.
The moon. What rock is called pumicite in its powdered form?
Pumice.
Limestone.
Pumice. Which English clarinetist was known for wearing a bowler hat?
Pass.
Mars.
Pass.
Akerbilk. What cricket trophy was donated to the MCC 1927?
Ashes.
The Ashes.
Correct. In the animated film The Nut Job, Surly is what rodent?
Rat.
Mars.
Rat.
Squirrel. What fruit is used in the dish Chicken Veronique?
Mars.
Pass.
Lemon.
Grapes. The Greek term thermos means what three-letter word?
Heat. Hot.
Mars.
Hot.
Correct. Nopal's a type of what prickly plant?
Cactus.
Mars.
Porcupine.
Cactus. Dare Not Linger is a book by which South African president?
Nelson
Nelson
Mandela.
Mandela.
Correct. Boxer Anthony Joshua won Olympic gold at what weight?
Middleweight.
Heavyweight.
Correct. Which of the blood groups comes last alphabetically?
Mars.
O.
Correct.
Yeah.
What dairy product is Wiltshire loaf?
Cheese.
Mars.
Milk.
Cheese. Diamonds and Pearls is a 91 hit album for which US singer?
Oh yeah.
Mars.
Bruce Springsteen.
Prince. 2011, Zara Phillips got married in what country of the UK?
Mars.
Wales.
Scotland. Athene is a genus of what nocturnal birds?
Owls.
Mars.
Owl.
Correct. Chatuchak Weekend Market is located in what Thai city?
Bangkok.
Cock.
Correct. The regulatory authority OGA controls oil and what?
Gas.
Mars.
Gas.
Correct. The Memphis Grizzlies play what American ball sport?
Basket.
American
Out
football.
of time. That would have been basketball,
Yeah.
of course. 13 steps. We need some push now. A classic swing ball set contains how many checker bats?
2.
Correct. In computing, IT stands for what?
Information technology.
Correct. Sprinter Usain Bolt was born in what decade?
80s.
1980s.
90s.
Correct. The zygomatic art, also known as what facial bone?
Ooh, nose.
Cheekbone.
Correct. A dye of what primary colour is made from bloodroot?
Red.
Red.
Correct. The Big Island is the largest island of what American
Hawaii.
states?
Hawaii.
Correct. The abbreviation PSI stands for pounds per square
Square
mile.
inch.
Inch.
Correct. The Suffolk artist married Maria Bicknell in 1816.
Constable.
Correct. The film The Mountain Between Us stars which Titanic actress?
Kate Winslet.
Correct. The word kuchen means cake in what European language?
German.
French.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. The word kuchen means cake in what European
If he
language?
means spells Kochen, it's definitely German. Kochen. What about Kuchen?
Cakes. Go with German.
If German is absolutely right, kuchen. Here we go. We push the chaser back. 5 required now to catch the team. Your time starts again now. What London prison is located on Caledonian Road?
Wadsworth.
Pentonville.
Correct. If you centuplicate a number, you multiply it by what?
100.
Correct. Keble College is part of what English university?
Oxford.
Correct. Canario is the Spanish word for what bird?
Canary.
Correct. The Heisman Trophy is awarded in what American sport?
American football.
Correct. One opportunity to push back, one executed, came to, what did we...
Thank you.
This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer worth £1,000. Are you ready?
Well,
I'm
they
ready.
lost.
Here we go. The time starts now. What piece of biographical information is abbreviated to DOB?
Date of birth.
Date of birth.
Correct. 2017. Which actor broke his ankle filming a stunt for Mission Impossible 6?
Tom Cruise.
Correct. Which UK Prime Minister painted boathouse on Blenheim Lake?
Pass.
Winston Churchill. In England and Wales, what age can a person marry without parental consent?
15.
18. Cricketer Marcus Trescothick was nicknamed Banger because of his love of what food?
Sausage.
Correct. Kylie Minogue wore a hooded white jumpsuit in the video for what #1 hit?
Locomotion.
I'll get you out of my head.
Yeah.
The word lunacy comes from the Latin for what celestial body?
Moon.
Moon,
Correct.
yeah.
What continent is said to be named after the legendary mother of King Minos?
Africa.
Europe.
Europa.
What Bavarian festival is preceded by a parade of tent owners and brewers?
Oktoberfest.
Beer festival.
Oktoberfest. Harry Enfield was the first star and a reasonably priced car on what TV show?
Up here.
Yeah.
Just in time, Leslie, well played. 5 starts now. The word nocturnal comes from the Latin for what part of the day?
Night.
Right. Correct. What US soap had one season with Oscar winner Donna Reed playing Miss Ellie?
Oh, Dallas.
Golden Girls.
Dallas. On the flag of South Sudan, blue represents the waters of what major river?
Nile.
Indian Ocean.
Nile. David Davis was runner-up in the leadership election for what political party?
Conservatives.
Correct. In World War II, what type of armoured vehicle was the German Panzer I?
Tank.
A tank.
Correct. Who starred opposite Matthew McConaughey in the film Fool's Gold?
Sandra Bullock.
Pass.
Kate Hudson.
No.
Which Scottish city hosted the 2017 World Badminton Championships?
Glasgow.
Correct. What two-word links a Gina G song and a chant about Eric Cantona?
Who are?
Correct.
No.
In Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which man has been dead for 7 years?
Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Jacob Marley.
Mm.
Hannibal is at the gates was an expression of alarm in what ancient republic?
Rome.
Hades.
Rome.
Hades.
Raphael is best known.
Hades is a republic.
No time to get there before you've got £5 I wish you luck. Your time starts now. The name of what cosmetic beauty treatment is often shortened to Mani?
Manicure.
Pass.
Manicure. Michael J. Fox voiced what fictional mouse in a series of films?
Pass.
Stuart Little.
Oh.
Which French scientist proved that beer was fermented by living yeast?
Louis Pasteur.
Pass.
Louis Pasteur. What gender were people who worked as clippies and nippies?
Male.
Female. On the
the
buses.
Wimbledon Tennis Championships logo is white, green, and what other colour?
Yellow.
Purple. Jack and Frankie Osborne are long-serving characters in what TV soap?
Coronation Street.
Hollyoaks. According to the proverb, what type of wind blows nobody any good?
Ill wind. Ill wind.
An ill wind. The future's not ours to see is a line from what Doris Day hit?
Que sera sera.
Meet again.
Que sera sera. In 2017, what underwear company opened a museum in New York?
Calvin Klein.
Victoria's Secrets.
Calvin Klein was a good try, actually.
Okay. Your time starts now. In the story, on what item of furniture does Goldilocks fall asleep to fit? Bed. So in what song by Wham
Miss
is the
Muffet.
jitterbug dance repeatedly mentioned?
Wake me up before it's over.
Wake me up before you go.
Oh.
South Pier, Central Pier, North Pier are stops on what town's tram system?
Brighton.
Blackpool.
Liverpool. Oh, no.
Which of the Queen's children was a bridesmaid at Princess Margaret's wedding?
Pass.
Princess Anne. Elephant trunk is rhyming slang for a person in what physical state?
Drunk.
Yeah.
Correct. 2017, who became the oldest appointed permanent manager in the Premier League?
Arsene Wenger.
Roy Hodgson. The novel Black Narcissus is set in what Asian mountain range?
Himalayas.
Himalayas.
Correct. Anita Manning and Eric Knowles have presented what TV auction show?
Bargain.
Correct.
Oh.
What French word meaning rawness is used for vegetables served with a dip?
Crudité.
Correct.
Oh, good answer.
A pure snowflake is made up of atoms of hydrogen and what other element?
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Yeah, correct.
I tried to laugh when it's muffin. So I wasn't listening.
Really good, £5
No!
Yeah. Oh no, you played well.
Hey, the one about the vegetables and the dip was a good one.
Time to face the... As I say, 4 in the final means you get a 4-step head start. There it is. Going round the wall. That's a big advantage. You've got to make that pay. Are you ready?
Yep.
That was 4 of them made it.
Your time starts now. Set is a variety of what edible fungus?
Mushroom.
Mushroom, correct. King Robert, the first of Scotland, is better known as who?
Lovely. Robbie Bruce.
Correct. Pamela Salem played Moneypenny in what unofficial Bond film?
Casino Royale.
Never say never again.
Oh.
Which biblical prophet received the Decalogue?
Ian.
Pass.
Moses. Accra and Addis Ababa are capital cities on what continent?
Africa.
Ian.
Africa.
Correct. What children's
Ghana and
TV series
Ethiopia.
is based on the books of Terry Deary?
Pass.
Ian.
Pass.
Horrible Histories. What creature is a little wood swallow?
Bird.
Lovely.
Bird. Correct. Which post-impressionist painted The Vision After the Sermon?
Ugh.
Ian.
Mono.
Gauguin. Which French queen was imprisoned in the conciergerie?
Scott.
Aunt Mary Antoinette.
Correct. Oh Julie was a #1 in '82 for which singer?
Lovely. Neil Sedaka.
Shakin' Stevens. Which Olympian set up BAR to compete in the America's Cup?
Ian.
Pass.
Ben Ainsley. What liquid makes up around 85% of a plum?
Water.
Water. Correct. Huguenots were followers of what major religion?
Catholic. No, Protestantism.
Pass.
Lutheranism.
Christianity. The
Oh.
Caucasus Mountains lie between Europe and what continent?
Asia.
Lovely.
Asia. Correct. Seb's Jazz Club appears in what 2017 film?
Pass.
Scott.
Oh, La La Land.
Correct. What mortar is used to fill the gaps between tiles?
Grout.
Lovely. Cement.
Grout. The word trademark is commonly shortened to what two letters?
T.M.
Correct. Which Scottish author wrote the novel Skag Boys?
Robert Louis Stevenson.
Ian Rankin.
Irving Welsh.
Mm.
Dolly Dolly Dolly's an album by which country star?
Scott.
Dolly Parton.
Correct. The Rodin sculpture, The Walking Man's made from what alloy?
Bronze.
Ian.
Tin.
Bronze. A Poivron sauce is heavily seasoned with what condiment?
Tin is not an alloy.
Lovely.
Pepper. Correct. What kind of transport is on the logo of Old Spice products?
Oh, ship, sailing ship.
Correct. David Langton played Richard Bellamy.
Boy.
Okay. 16.
We're going to need some pushbacks.
Yeah, you're right, Ian. I'd say we will.
Oh, it's
Chaser, your
destroying.
time starts now. In backgammon, what a role to allow a player
Dice.
to
Dice,
correct. What War of Independence ended in 1783?
American. US.
The American War of Independence.
Correct. Which star of TV's Cold Feet was born in Ballymena?
Pass.
James Nesbitt.
Correct. Which crime author wrote the guidebook Rebus's Scotland?
Agatha
Ian
Christie.
Rankin.
Correct.
mm.
How many legs does a Gila monster have?
4.
6.
Start the clock, that is wrong, take your time.
It's a lizard.
Oh,
So it's 4 or 8.
say
I
4.
imagine.
I've never heard that. Yeah.
Should we guess?
Need an answer, team.
Yeah, it's a Mexican
4,
list. Big.
Brad.
Okay, first one, well played. Well, push the chaser back. 13 now required. 138 remaining. Here we go. The time starts again now. What Stanley Kubrick film is set in space?
2001 Space
2001
Odyssey.
Space Odyssey.
Correct. The George IV Gateway is in what Berkshire Castle?
Pass.
Windsor Castle.
Correct. Da Vinci's Litta Madonna is in what Russian art museum?
Ooh.
The Hermitage.
Correct. Kellogg's all brands most associated with what meal?
Breakfast.
Correct. What geometric figure has one more side than the pentagon?
A hexagon.
Yeah.
Correct. What nationality is Formula One driver Daniel Ricciardo?
Italian.
Australian.
Correct.
Mm.
The word incarnadine refers to what primary colour?
Red.
Correct. In Islam, what
Can't
3-day
wait,
festival
blood.
marks the end of Ramadan?
Eid.
Eid.
Correct. The Nikon D3 is a type of digital what?
Camera.
Correct. 2017. Who won an Oscar for her role in the film Fences?
Olivia Davis.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Viola Davis.
Yeah, Viola Davis is right.
Ah,
Well
he
played.
missed.
5 to catch now. We push the chaser back. Okay, 49 seconds remaining. Here we go.
Still well
The time
ahead,
starts
isn't he?
again. Now, what was the married name of Indian politician Indira Nehru?
India Gandhi.
Gandhi.
Correct. What jeans brand has the slogan "Quality never goes out of style"?
Levi's.
Levi Strauss.
Correct. Which US author created the character of Scarlett O'Hara?
Margaret Mitchell.
Yeah.
Correct. How many of the original members have left Take That?
How many are left, you think?
How many of the original members have left Take That?
2.
Correct. Raku is a type of pottery originating from what country?
Japan.
China.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
They need this to have any hope at all,
You've
don't
got
they?
to get this right.
Yeah.
Sounds
You've
Japanese.
got to get this right.
It's class out.
Turkish.
No.
Turkey.
Don't think so.
Japan.
Oh.
Japan. He handed it to you on a plate, ironically.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, 19 seconds
Very
left,
funny.
1 to catch. Your time starts again now. What colour is German Peace Porter wine?
White.
Correct.